Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good day to you anywhere you're listening. I'm Yemi Olaleye, a market analyst at InvestLow and head of education at Invest Africa. I welcome you to another weekly market outlook. And this week, we're going to looking forward to see opportunities in the market, just like every other week. Last week was a very good one, as GBP pounds, US dollar, Euro, US dollar, USD moved in anticipated direction, and also as well as gold. So for this week, we're starting with the fundamental outlook, and we're going to gauge that relatively with how the technical outlook should be for us for this week. We are going to try proper risk management again this week, and we only wait for the market to come to our desired entry points before we take actions. We wait more than we trade in forex trading. All right, so welcome. Today is another wonderful day to see these opportunities. So starting from the outlook, on Sunday and Monday for this week, which is the 9th of September, there is no single red folder news that we can focus on. This is filtered on just the high impact news. So on Tuesday, we have GBP pounds and Canadian dollar, which is 7 o'clock and 1:10 p.m. Nigerian time for those news on the fundamental outlook. On Wednesday is 7 o'clock for GBP pounds, which is 7 a.m. Nigerian time on GDP monthly by monthly. And of course, US dollar has its news, which is the cost CPI, Consumer Price Index, 1:30 p.m. Nigerian time. On Thursday is another time for the euro, and we have US dollar coming up 1:30 p.m., which is the September 12th of this month. And 1:45 p.m. we have another news on euro itself. And these are exciting opportunity in the market for this week. So Wednesday and Thursday is going to be highly volatile in the market, so we have to trade with caution. With that information, therefore, let's go straight without wasting time to the outlook we have on this technical outlook on this currency pair, so to say. So basically, let's see what we have here. On these days, we've had an opportunity to look at the market from different perspectives, ranging from the monthly to the weekly outlook. So we're starting with the DXY for this month. Starting with the DXY, we're going to look at the outlook, and we can gauge more on what the markets will likely do. All right, on the weekly outlook, on the monthly outlook for DXY, from the last analysis we were expecting the candlestick or the market basically to close at this range to wipe liquidity from this price level before we can anticipate more movement. And that's happened in the market. As you can see, this obviously broke through this price level here, and the market moved away from there. So basically, we're going to be looking for more insightful opportunity in the market for this week. So let's check that. This is on monthly outlook. This is the month of September. This was that of August. So what are we expecting? Within this price range, we've seen obviously the market has a lot of rejection at this price level right here. Okay, the market rejects a lot at this price level. And with that information, therefore, it means we can be expecting the market to do a little bit of buy to a price level like this before it's going to sell on a monthly time frame outlook, So we expected that this movement that we've seen from here for this month is going to be more of bullish for the time being technically before we now experience more sell, because this is a powerful bearish movement, which I'm expecting the movement to still go as low as to this price level here at 96.85. All right, so I'm still expecting the price of the market to come here on DXY. This is on monthly outlook basically. So let's transpose this on the lower time frame, which is the weekly. Let's see what we have. On the weekly here, we saw that on Thursday, on last week, basically, it was a rejection of this price level from this price range, which is 100.17. We've been anticipating this price level for a very long time. We have been following this series of analysis, and price has actually gotten there now. It's rejected. So basically, for me, I'll be expecting the market to still do more of a buy into a price level to this price range, for example. So expecting the market to do more buy from this price level to this price level before I'll anticipate more sell on DXY. This is on the weekly outlook, on the weekly time frame analysis right here, on the weekly time frame analysis. The bulls are in control right now. I'm expecting more of that movement from this outlook, so to say, on the weekly time frame analysis. Let's check out what we have on the daily time frame. Let's see what the market is doing there. The information on daily is equally the same, right? Friday, the market has traded into that zone and it's rejected immediately out of that zone. The price closed at 100.78. And on this, therefore, I'll be expecting more movement to the upside of this market level. And from there is where I'll be anticipating for more bearish movement on DXY. So if this would happen and play out just like this, what exactly are we waiting for on Euro US dollar and Great Britain pounds US dollar if DXY goes bullish? So my bias rate is still bullish. And then on 4-hour time frame, I'm still expecting this week to go bullish for DXY. Still expecting this to go bullish for DXY. So when you look at this chart, just shrink your chart anyhow you want to do it. Just shrink the chart and you see the levels. You see how the market has been playing it out. You see the levels market has been playing it out. Now rejection. It will make more sense when market actually do something like this, break above this previous high here, and retrace back into this price range and move straight into this price level right here. Everything that has played out here is just market paradigm. And what we'll be expecting is to see how the market's reaction will be within that price level. So basically, the outlook for the DXY for this week is still a bullish one for me before the price gets to 103.72 and anticipates more bearish movement on DXY. All right, that is on DXY for this week. Let's check out what we have on Euro US dollar and let's see the impact of that on Euro US dollar. On monthly outlook, we've anticipated this for a long time now in our series of analysis of weekly outlook, how the market is going to play the previous high before it starts selling for a while, before it will now keep buying again. All of that, as we've shared that before now. So what happened last week was last month rather, the high was taken out, which was expected to be taken out right there. It was taken out completely, as you can see. And now the market is showing more rejection from that resistance level. And from this implication is very simple. On the weekly outlook, basically, this is still very much of a bullish candle, of a bullish movement rather, but then we're going to experience more of a bearish movement, which is a significant retracement after a long-term buy movement on this Euro US dollar. So on the weekly outlook, we're expecting the market to do more of a bearish movement, which is very okay. So last week was a bearish one. We expected more of a retracement of about 50% of this candle before it to continue to sell. But then the market has its way of doing things. It moved above that. It moved about 70% of that movement or 80% of that previous week candle, and it rejected from that zone to where we are currently. And market closed at 1.1083. And for this week, it means we can still be expecting more bearish movement in this market. So the market may still have the opportunity to come to a price level like this, before we can have more buy. So basically, this is just an anticipation where we're expecting the market to get to. So this is about 50 pips thereabouts at the opening of the market, which is very, very okay. Because right now, the market has more of movement to do within this price range to a lower price level before it will buy again. And the next buying, we're expecting that rate to read this high level at 1.1275. So then the outlook for this week on Euro US dollar will still be bearish because the market has been creating a series of lower highs and lower lows within the shorter time frame on this outlook. So on the daily, let's see what we have here. On the daily time frame, we've seen on Friday, I was telling the students on the Traders Lounge that this week might actually end as a bearish candle, right? Like for that Friday, it might end as a bearish candle for the week because the market has actually done a lot of movement, which has been expected to move in a bearish direction. What I stated there that I'm expecting the market to get to a price level like this. This is the fair value gap of this price level here. This is it here. A fair value gap happened within this price level before the old lows were taken out, and all of this ranging back on the resistance level or support level or back to okay. All of that is just within the price level. This is just about the range liquidity. The market is expected to move back into the zone, according to what I said on that Friday, which was what the market was showing. Unfortunately, the news pushed the market. It was about 25 pips into the zone when I was saying it. Fortunately, the market happened, or the news happened. They pushed the market into that price level, through the entire fair value gap level, and even added the little pips above it. And from there, the market started selling. It sold about 45 pips to the opening price of the day. And later, eventually, it sold about 70 pips in total to close for the week. So basically, this was a significant a sell level right here, whereby we've seen a low, we've seen a high price level, and we're expecting what exactly in this market for this week. We're expecting more of a sell in this market for this week, because if you look at this, you see that this above price level is very, very clear. And then we can just be expecting a little bit of buy and the market sell more into that price level. So if you're going to be buying that, the buy would be on a smaller time zone, something like this. Something like this can be a little bit of buy into this price level here before the market now sell down. Then we experience more buy later on. So basically, that is what I would be anticipating on Euro US dollar. Let's check out what we have on the 4-hour time frame for Euro USD. Okay, Euro US dollar right here. Look at the price level. Look at what happened there. So with this, we consider the price is very, very efficient right here. It's very, very efficient. So what I can be waiting for to see in this outlook is for Euro US dollar to do more of a sell to a price level like this, to take out this low right here at what price range? This is 1.1027. 1.10277. Okay, so I'll be expecting the market to come down to lower price range like this, or the market should just do a little bit of buy, so a price level like this, right? And then move down to this price level, clear this low before we have a buy opportunity in the market. Basically, this will be my anticipation on this new week on Euro US dollar. So the sales still have more opportunity to move into a discounted price level about 60 pips below that price range before I anticipate for a buy. So that is the outlook for me on Euro US dollar for this week. And going forward, let's check out the currency pairs after this. Let's check out what we have on Great Britain pounds US dollar. Let's see how that works. Let's see the opportunities we have with that too. Great Britain pounds USD. Okay, so right here we have market has been forming something more like a reversal right here. We've seen higher highs. This level has been taken out completely. The market has changed in direction, moved back to liquidity zone level. It has sold with a massive 4-hour candlestick into the bearish direction, which is okay. All right, but then we can look at this market from a perspective that this market has created a very strong bullish leg right here, which is called a swing, right? A positive swing right here, and we can be expecting more of a retracement into a high quality discounted price level before we can now anticipate for more buy. And that simply means on this 4-hour time frame on Great Britain pounds US dollar, we can wait for the market to close a little bit within this price level and sell to a price level like this, okay? To a price level like this or more before we can have that buy. So basically, this is what I'll be expecting on the Great Britain pounds US dollar 4-hour time frame. Let's see the monthly outlook. As you can see, this was a bullish, or this is a bullish outlook right here. Higher highs and higher lows, higher highs and higher lows. But once the high was taken out, it has to retrace a little bit to a price level that we've marked since last week before now. That's when the price gets there. Can you see this just sync with last week analysis, and we expect more buy. Though on weekly time frame, let's see the opportunity we have there. Last week was a bearish, was a doji candle for this currency pair, Great Britain pounds US dollar for last week. And with this, we have a bearish candle before it, and then both has been closing above the previous high right there. And then for this week, this has shown us a previous lower high, and this is another lower high right here. And that simply means we can be looking forward to seeing more bearish movement in this market for this week, whereby the price can even come to a lower price range like this. If you calculate that, that's about 119 or 120 pips before we can have more buy. So which means sellers still have opportunities to sell for this week on Great Britain pounds US dollar. Shrink the chart and see the entire outlook and understand how the paradigm works with all of these currency pairs. When you see from this perspective, you will know what your bias should be like, and you make an informed decision trading the global financial market. On the daily outlook, what do we have there? On the daily, look at this market that's created a quality swing level right here. Can you see? So the first impact is that we're expecting more negative bearish movements in this price range before this high will be taken out completely in the market. But then for this week, the bearish bias remains stronger than the bullish bias based on what the market is showing us right now. In case of the week, if the market changes direction, we're going to anticipate and explore whatever direction it is and trade with proper risk management at the same time. So which means we can be expecting more sell in this direction for Great Britain pounds US dollar for this week. And this is just the beginning. All right, I've talked about the 4-hour time frame. So let's see On AUDUSD, what are we looking at? On the monthly time frame on AUD US dollar, it's been a bullish movement, of course, as well, which was a very good bullish month for the month of August on AUD USD. And now this is September, and we are seeing more of bearish movement. And of course, it is necessary when a market move with this kind of movement in the market, you expect to see a quality retracement into a price range like this, of course, and that should prompt you for another leg of a bullish movement in that market. So this was AUD US dollar for this monthly time frame, and it's been a ranging market on monthly time frame. I need to say that. So you do not trade this with sleeping on a particular trade on a particular position for a long time. This may not be the best time for you to do that, but it is very sensible that you check the market on higher time frame and regulate your entry on a lower time frame if you're not a position trader. So this is currently a bearish movement for the monthly time frame on AUD US dollar. But let's see what we have on the weekly, because this still look bullish to us, but then we are going to experience more sell. Why? This candlestick traded away from this price range, and it created a shift in that market with over 161 pips like 5 weeks ago, and that was a bullish movement. Okay, liquidity has been grabbed below this low right here, and the market has traveled back into a resistance zone where bearish movement is expected to happen. And currently, last week was a fantastic bearish candle. These three candlesticks together, you can call that evening star, and that also means that you should be expecting more sell in that market. So what price level should we expect the sell to before we see a buy in this market? Well, we can expect the sell to come to a price range like this. I'm trying to do the drawing. So from here, from where the current market price is now to this price level is about 67 pips, which in my own thinking, I'm thinking the market might actually still do more than that. But then at least before I'm going to jump in this buy, I should be expecting the market on AUD US dollar to come to a price range like this. On weekly time frame, this is 0.6609 or 0.6605. Expecting the price of the market to come to this price level before I can anticipate for a buy on this currency pair. Then on the daily, let's see what we have there. A lot of currency pairs are not really forming what you're expecting for this week. We are only exploring what we can get from those currency pairs. All right. So that is the market, by the way. So if Monday is not moving fine, we wait on Tuesday, we wait till Wednesday. Anytime the market is about to move is when we see opportunity in the market. But we are looking for opportunities that we can scalp, we can swing, and we can take on these currency pairs for this week. Okay, this is a daily time frame, and Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday were bullish for this. And you can see that on Friday, the market closed the inefficiency within this price range right here, right there. Can you see? Okay, the analysis I made sometimes ago was to buy to this level and sell to this level. And you can see the market has actually done that. And this was for last week, by the way. The market has done that, even added more. Can you see? The market added about 50 pips to that price level. So basically, we are done with this outlook there. So for this week, what are we expecting? The market has created something like this rejection, drop again significantly. And what are we expecting? On daily time frame, at the opening of the week, we can definitely expect a little bit of buy into a price level like this before we can anticipate for a sell right here. Okay, this is the outlook on daily time frame for AUD US dollar. Let's check out what we have on the 4-hour time frame, which is the intraday opportunity. For those that will not be swinging, this is inverted and shoulder, as you can see it right there, and it has closed below the previous low level right there. Okay, and then what have you seen so far? This was a very massive bearish candle, and we can basically expect the market to do a little bit of buy to the upside before further drop on AUD US dollar, completing this leg. So if at all, if I'm not waiting for anything, I'll be expecting the market to come and close below this price level, and from there to where we expect it to sell from would be about how many pips in total? That's about 137 to 140 pips on average in the market. So this is the outlook on AUD US dollar. Let's see what we have on USD CAD. And we get to gold and we wrap up for today. On USD CAD monthly time frame analysis, what we've had on USD CAD on monthly was a bearish movement for last month, and expecting that momentum to continue. But then with significant drop like this on monthly, we expect significant retracement for further drops to happen. And with that information, therefore, it means we're expecting the market to do a little bit of balancing right there. The price needs to be efficient, and that is exactly what the market is doing currently on USD CAD. So the bullish movement you are seeing here is a necessity for the market to travel down to the lower price range, where we can now see the market to buy on a discounted price level. But for now, the price is expected to do a little bit of retracement and continue to sell. This is on monthly time frame for this USD CAD. This level must be completed. Okay, it's just the normal movement in the market. This will be taken out completely over time, but then this buy is a necessity, especially for the first week of an opening week or opening month of the market like this is expected. So let's check out what we have on the weekly time frame. Let's see the opportunity we have there. So therefore, we've seen how the market has been showing us a little bit of rejection from these price levels right there, and markets drop significantly. The only thing we can be expecting to see is for the market to move back into a price range like this to drop further, right? Is to drop further. So as we're expecting more of a buy on the group 10 pound dollar, Euro USD, AUD USD, we'll be expecting more sell on USD CAD overall. That is the meaning. So basically, as it is now, we'll be expecting more sell or more buy, a little bit of buy on USD CAD at the opening of the next of this week for the market to sell to a more discounted price level. This level is expected to be taken out. This is about, let's calculate that. So this will be about 500 pips, and that is a very, very far distance. That is on weekly outlook anyways. That is basically on weekly outlook. But immediate price level we can be expecting for this week is still within this price range, this low here. When the price gets here, we can be expecting more sell. It can take 2 weeks to get there, but that's not a problem. On a shorter time frame, where the shorter outlook, you can be expecting the market to take out this low over time. That's on weekly time frame analysis. Let's check out what we have on the daily. Now we have an idea of where we're expecting the market to buy to and where to sell from, and that is good. So basically, for this month, this is where the current market price is right here. Okay, so we can expect the market to trade into this range, right? Like this. You can expect the price to trade into this range, and when it does something like this, expecting the price to trade into this range and to see buy opportunity from there. Trading into that range is about 40 to 50 pips on average. And with that information, this liquidity here we're saying, we're expecting the market to do more like to close below this low, right? For this week, if the market comes to close at this low, it is still a very good market target for us, which is about 150 pips for this week on USD CAD. So basically, if the market buys into here, we're going to a lower time frame, like 4-hour time frame analysis to see where we can have an entry on 15 minutes or 30 minutes time frame analysis. So basically, this is the outlook on the daily for USD CAD. Let's check the 4-hour time frame and we move to gold. On 4 hours, can you see this was a fantastic buy opportunity on Friday for the news. This is the news impact, okay? And for this on 4-hour time frame analysis, we can expect a little bit of sell in this market, but then the market has grabbed liquidity at below this price level. Everything is about here is trendline liquidity, and the market grabbed that just on that Friday and moved away to close above this previous high right here. And from this outlook, therefore, it's something we can be expecting that the market will buy or will sell into a price level like this, because this is 4-hour time frame, this intraday. Okay, there can be noises on smaller time frame. Can do something like this, can do something like this, and then before coming to this price level. Okay, this was just what I'm trying to say in essence. All right, so on 4-hour time frame, we can experience a little bit of this sell into this price range to create that efficiency in the market before it will now buy into a price range that the market will be distributed to a discounted price level like this. So basically, on 4-hour time frame, we should be aware of what the market is tending to do, because the overall of this market is to see a sell at a premium price level, which is here. But how well the market will get there, we do not know, whether this will be on a Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday of the month of the week. But surely on Wednesday and Thursday, there is high volatility impact news coming up on those currency pairs, and they are expected to impact the movement of USD CAD as well. Lastly, let's check out what we have on the gold, and we are done for today. We're done for this week analysis. We'll be looking forward to see more opportunity later on. On gold, we're talking from the monthly time frame perspective, and from what we can see, gold is still a very strong bullish momentum right here. Gold is still a very strong bullish momentum right here. After the series of ranging here, for the ranging of this market, the market has pushed away and it has created all-time high sometimes ago, and then currently it's still on a very bullish or massive bullish momentum. The bulls are in charge of this. So therefore, if this should be the case, and then on weekly time frame, we've seen how the market closed at a lower price range for the last week, which makes it a lower price range on last week technical outlook for us, and closing with 2,497.42 for the last week on gold. We can be expecting more sell in this market for gold for this week. Why? It has created a level where we can be anticipated. In fact, this can go both ways with what I'm saying here. It's how the market comes to this price level, takes out the previous high or the resistance level of the previous high of last week. After taking it, then it moved in a bearish direction before a more bullish confirmation, or the market may likely still go in a bearish direction to clear like this, to clear what we have here. So this is just another thing entirely. Let me just draw that, or to clear the previous support level like this before this will now buy to create another all-time high in the market. But basically, this is the outlook on gold. I'll be waiting for the Monday, Tuesday to play out for me to have more insight on what we should be expecting on this gold for this week. But most likely, this will be my outlook on gold. Most likely, this will be my outlook. I'll be expecting more of a sell on gold for this week. I'm expecting more of a sell on gold. I was expecting gold to come into this range, sorry. I was expecting gold to come into this range, like 2.5, I'm coming, 2463.88 or 2462.94, just within this price range, okay? Expecting gold to come to this kind of price range, and when it does, I'll be looking to target just a buy opportunity from there, because this is still a very massive bullish movement in the long run. So basically, this is my outlook on gold on daily time frame analysis. Let's see what that means. Let's see how we can interpret that. A lot of ranging into these markets and dropping back into the zone, grabbing liquidity, going back to ranging zone. This is what the gold has been doing for the past 1 week, so to say. But then essentially, it's important to know that this level has been rejected in the market by gold for last week, and it's looking more bearish for this week because of how the market closed for that last week. So on 4-hour time frame analysis, it is very possible to see a retracement of above this price level here, and the market comes to this price level before we can now see buy opportunity. As well, you're going to trade this with proper risk management, and you're going to follow through with what you see in the market for you to trade, rather than what you feel you feel in the market before you trade. So essentially, this is the outlook on gold for this week, and I think and I believe that you're going to trade proper risk management as well. You're not going to jump into the market because you saw an impulsive movement. You're going to wait for the market to get to where you're expecting the market to get to before you take your shot. And when you do, you're going to follow through, and you're going to maintain high level of psychology in the market for this week. I wish you all the best, and I believe this week will be a fruitful one and profitable one for you. I wish you all the best, and do have a wonderful week ahead of you. Bye for now.